Alright, hello! Let's play Haru no to wa maru de kimi ni nitete. For the last time, I guess. Should be like 400 text boxes left, so should be doable. Even if the Japanese gets harder, even then. So last time we were on the run, I guess. And then but it was difficult, so we ended up, well, not going back, but coming to our trusty lawyer Akari-chan. And well, there will be restraining orders and stuff, so not sure if this is going to be a lawyer kind of story at the end, but we'll see. Also, hello, nice to see you. But I would assume that the yikes stuff is done for now, so that's good at least. In the end, would have been faster just go to the lawyer or police right away, but sure. This works too, at least we had some adventure last time. This time, no idea if there's going to be adventure, we'll see. Surely there's some kind of conclusion for all of this. Alright. As I was suspecting, there really isn't much in Akari's fridge. Yeah, she was lawyer, and like then, like around the middle point, like that, then it was like obvious that it was foreshadowing, but I didn't pay that much attention in the beginning. I just like barely remembered at the middle point that she was a lawyer. But it was definitely there, that's nice. I just half-heartedly made something with what I had, but that wasn't the problem. The problem is that Aoi isn't waking up. It's already noon, so it should be fine to wake her up. Mom is coming too. Oh yeah, that was a thing too. Akari was the protagonist's mom's sister. And well, filled mom up, I guess, and now mom is coming here. Well, that's very like reasonable when your kid runs away. Not sure like if mom is going to be angry, but surely not as angry as the other mom. The romance interests mom. What is it? Why are you crying? Because you weren't on my side when I woke up, I got suddenly anxious. Sorry for me being like this. Oh yeah, I did promise, didn't I? Even if everything was taken from us, I won't leave you. So hey, wake up. Alright. you're going to be with me all this time. It seems that I have become a crybaby. But I can't be like this. You mustered courage for my sake, so I need to muster courage for your sake too. Aoi. You said the things for my sake all that time. This was engraved right. Yeah, I guess. I guess like that has been carved into my heart. What was this? Was this like intuition or enlightenment, or what was this? Might be something different too. Oh, it's enlightenment, okay. Kakugo, readiness. But this is also a word that like the individual kanji, they are kind of weird. Memorize plus enlightenment is readiness. I guess it makes sense on some level, but it's not super obvious. Without forgetting, I will prepare myself. I'll do my best. Thank you, Aoi. Those words alone make me feel strong. But then I have already made breakfast, so let's eat together. Breakfast by you, huh? It was delicious last time, I guess. Why in the past tense? Didn't have a lot of ingredients today. But I have confidence that it will be tastier. I'm looking forward to it. Also, let me disable the number thingy. We don't need it in the corner. Let's hydrate right off the bat, too. Today has been a little bit sneezy for some reason. Nothing too bad, but no idea why. It really was delicious. If you'll be together with me from now on, you won't be missing good food, I guess. Really, that is the case. And by the way, Akane-san said that my mom will be coming soon. Well, I guess there was like no, like it doesn't specify like whose mom is coming in Japanese. So that's why she's worried like whose mom? My. Like in English, like you instinctively like say my mom, I guess. But like Japanese is very like context dependent. So they like dropping words when they are not super necessary. It's a little bit tricky to translate that kind of things, I guess. I was surprised. Like even like in this case, like they don't say like whose mom it is, but in this case like it is obviously her. As for your mom, surely she won't be a problem, I think. Or maybe it's actually the other way around again. It's probably the other way around. Like as for my mom, surely she won't be a problem. He has always been my ally. Yeah, but why run then? To begin with. Maybe there's the part that will like she'll have time to process things at least. Well, let's clean up the table before Mom comes. Understood. I'm like wondering if there's actually like an English word to like actually like clearing the dishes from the table. Like clean up the table is a little different. I guess clear the dishes is well kind of more like it, but oh well. It seems that Mom has come. Yes, I'll be coming. It has been a while, question mark. So you're Aotsaki-san. Ah, yes. Nice to meet you. Mom, you know, Heidi. A lot of things that I want to say to you about. Well, for starters, explain everything. Well, to the extent that you can. Right. Aotsaki-san. If it's fine for you, how about you talk to? won't be forcing you. There's like a little bit of an interesting way of using these words. Like strong and then like or useless basically, or not doable. Even then, if it is fine for you, how about you explain your situation? Or talk about your situation, I guess. Okay, it's lecturing time. We told everything that has happened until now, our relationship, and what is happening after this to Mom. Things related to Aoi, she said with her own words. Most likely. Yeah, directly with her own words, I guess. In the beginning, she seemed to hesitate, but ended up talking about her own situation by herself, I guess. She's hesitate, right? I have seen this in Black Lily's Tale, I guess. The difficult kanji combo. Yeah. Chucho. That I didn't remember. I did remember that like one of these was Tamerao, but I guess both of them are. They are both just hesitate, so it is double hesitate. I see, so that's how it was. Idea. Yes. Like separate, I guess. That's what this is probably trying to say. Well, that's not good for Mom if that's what it means. What did you say? Separate yourselves, I guess. I'm not saying that Azaki-san should be returned home like that. Me and Akari-san will take care of Azaki-san. Take responsibility for that kind of a thing not happening another time. So, So what? So separate yourselves. I couldn't muster words for the unexpected words by her, I guess. I couldn't have guessed that such words would come from my trusty mom. These are thoughtful words towards you. Can you endure the pressure from people around when being in love with same sex? Was this non-serious verbal abuse? Those looks, those abusive remarks, can you withstand such discrimination? You two are still kids. So for your own sake to break up, I guess. My head is spinning. Such words coming from a person who I trusted, that makes me want to throw up. What she's saying isn't mistaken. I also understand that like she's saying it for just our sake. My hands are shaking. It's probably a feeling of pressure or something like this. I'm not sure like what the middle kanji means here. But this is pressure and this is feeling. Urge. Feeling of oppression. Tension, the feeling of oppression and worry are making my hands tremble. The trembling won't stop. I'm sorry. We can't do that. Oh yeah. I can feel Aoi's hand trembling a lot when she's gripping mine. Not sure about this. Sasai trivial. A little bit dainty is trivial. Trampling of my hands is trivial compared to hers. But even then, Ao is raising her voice for our sake. I'm thankful for you saying well-meaning words for us. But even then, we aren't breaking up. Want to double check this. Kiss it not ever by any means or no means. But we are by no means breaking up, I guess. I love Yuri. He's probably like handover giver. Yeah, I guess. Kinda. That feeling of mine isn't losing to anybody, and I'm not going to give it up for anybody. So I don't care about such. I don't care about those discriminative looks. If only Yuri is on my side, I will endure it. I want to play music for her too. Make songs for her. Being together with her, I feel that everything will be fine. So we aren't breaking up. I will be bestowing myself to her. This was like cheeky, right? Something like that. Saw it last time too. Oh, actually majestic. Grand. Despite such grand words, Aoi's hand keeps shaking. But that's fine. it will be fine. Not sure how this works here. Oh, now I get it. Kinda, I guess. It's a little bit odd to use it here, I guess. But he's probably just trying to make the mono part plural, I guess. Besides, these are all things I said to Aoi, aren't they? But it's like withdraw basically, or will pull to, I guess. Maybe like drawback or something like that would work, I guess. Hello, nice to see you. I guess fallback works. So I can't pull back here. Mama. Yeah. I don't want to break up either. No, rather, I won't break up. Certainly, like people around us might not acknowledge us. But that doesn't matter. If I'm together with Aoi, as long as I just have Aoi, I will endure no matter what. I'll overcome anything. This adventure, but how does it work here exactly? It's probably more like danger in this context. Kinda tricky to translate, but more or less it is like how I will be able to challenge anything, I guess. I'm somebody who knew nothing but piano. But thanks to I experienced experienced various new things. When I'm together with her, I'm not scared of anything. Like nothing is scary, I guess. Not exactly the meme. Nani mo kovaa kuin näin thingy, that I'm not scared of anything. Which is a bad flag at this point. So we'll surely be fine. We should be able to make it fine. I trust in you, Mama. So Mama, trust in us too. Oh, the pause tripped me up. Really? You're just like Dad? Huh? Yeah, sure, Mom. I don't kinda buy this though. I just wanted to know how prepared you two were. Sure. There are like nicer ways to do it too. Like rather like what Mommy is doing here, I guess is like the overprotective dad thing. I guess it can, like this kind of thing can kinda happen to straight people too, I guess. But like not in the same sense exactly, so it's a little annoying. I guess like typical thing is like, well, the partner is like a jerk or something, or like not worth your time or something like that. But that's annoying too, I guess. It's like a different category of annoying still. But you don't exactly get the exact same kind of thing like other people will not buy this relationship. But even then, like it's difficult. Like there's so much like toxic stuff going around these kind of things in the end. Like people like to police that women don't do like controversial kind of things. I guess it's kind of cultural, like in Finland it doesn't happen that much. And I could kinda see it still. Like you can still have like the Romeo and Juliet kinda situation in some way. Yes, if the parents think that like the partners like your family is awful. But even then, I don't know, like that's more like case by case basis still. But like this, like because you're both girls, like it is like very like blanket kind of statement. I'm glad. Sure, Mom. You seem to have been prepared stronger than I thought. And it is like that. Like something should be able to come out of it in the future. Mom is so relieved. So that's what it was all about. Sorry for testing you too, or doing something that is kind of like testing you too. But the path you two are about to walk isn't an ordinary path. Kinda depends on what counts as ordinary. Like frankly, it shouldn't be that difficult. Like no idea like what the like attitudes are in Japan exactly. Probably they are worse than in Europe on average, I guess, because gay marriage is still not allowed there. So it is probably harder, so that's hard for me to imagine. I can still kind of remember like the 90s and early 2000s like attitudes. Even then, like that has been like mild. I guess like in the like 80s things were like really awful, but I was too young, I guess. Too young, and I well not relevant for me yet at that point. Alright, what is this kanji? Torn. Ibara Michi, Thorny Road, I guess. You two are planning to walk on such a thorny road. Me being your mom, I'm worried. But I am really relieved for this. So you two listen carefully. Yeah. Right. But don't worry about the future, I guess. No matter what happens, without mistake, I guess, become happy. Okay, well that ended quickly, but maybe there's like an epilogue. Probably is based on the numbers. There's no way that I breezed through 400 lines in 40 minutes, even though a lot of them were short and easier. Now let's look at the credits. Yep, a lot of Korean names. It's interesting that Korean alphabet are so different from Chinese and Japanese, even though they are kind of in the same region. And Japan stole the kanji from China, but Korea didn't, I guess. I'm kind of curious how the Korean alphabet work. Like they look pretty like regular, like there are a lot of like things that repeat in them. I have like no idea. No idea if they are like kanji or if they are like syllables either. Probably not like syllables, at least all of them, because there are probably too many for that. Well, I don't have the brain capacity to learn the language though. Japanese alone is quite a lot to learn. Alright, so epilogue. It is like chirping, or what is this? It is chirping, but it is kind of obvious from context. Saechuru. That's a difficult kanji. I can hear little bird chirping. The long winter is over. You can tell by the voice that spring has come. Is this like slowly? So many of these little little birds. Well, I guess it's not slowly exactly. But I'm not sure how else to put it. You can't like really like open your eyes like lightly. It doesn't work as far as I know. I guess I'll just go with my eyes open to those sounds. As I do so, the morning sun enters my eyes. Lately, waking up in the morning hasn't been scary. In the past, it was. Until now, it was scary. I could only see darkness in the future. The present was worrisome. But right now, it isn't scary or worrisome. I'm looking forward to what is happening from now on. Good morning, Aoi. Today too, like waking up has been quicker than usual, right? Well, yeah. Lately I have been starting to wake up earlier. In that case, there's still time, so how about helping make breakfast? I don't know if there's anything I can do to help, but I'll give it a try. I'm not making anything particularly difficult, so you should be able to help. That would be nice. How is it? It isn't particularly difficult, is it? These knives, I guess, based on the kanji and the context. Something like that. Cutlery. Hamono. I'm not used to using cutlery yet. What was this word? Like this word was like cooking raw on the pan, I guess. Give me a second, I want to double check. Alright, I need a better dictionary to even type because this thing is not capable of that. I thought I opened it and maybe closed it before I started the stream. Not hurt. No, it's just fried then. It's the stir fry, that's the specific word, I guess. But maybe I can stir fry the vegetables. I'm glad. Let's eat the breakfast made by you and Mick Olive. I just hoped a little though. It's mostly made by you, isn't it? But at last step is the important one. By saying that, She gives me a smile. Smile like the flowering cherry blossoms of spring. I love like spring. Class has ended and everybody is going home. Similar to last year, the winter was long. Maybe because of that, the cherry blossoms aren't in full bloom yet. No, they are still in full bloom. Okay. I'm walking together with Yuri under those cherry trees. I can feel it now. This is a bag, right? I take the present I have prepared from my bag. Yuri, this is a present. Yeah, what? The 12th of April is your birthday, isn't it? So I kinda prepared this for you. For a moment there I couldn't remember the month names in English for some reason. Alright, let's check that one. Koi act. I'm not used to doing this kind of things. Just giving it like this when you have the feeling. I wonder if that was the right move. It's embarrassing. I'm really glad. Thank you. I'll actually check this word too. Hanayaka. Showy. So like her smile is so bright that it makes my worries feel silly, I guess. Looking at that smiling face and hearing her love makes my worries feel dumb. Can I open it right now? That is a little bit. It would be better later when it's just the two of us. I see, so opening it here would be embarrassing. Cute. Oi. Leave me be. Yeah, it is embarrassing. But there's a letter inside too. Does this have like other kind of meanings? I mean, yet it is just being used to. So present I'm not used to, and also a letter I'm not used to. But that is enough to make fun embarrassed. This is probably a regret, like I'm not regretting about writing the letter. Yeah. It is embarrassing to write a letter like this for the first time. I'm not used to it, but I think I'm glad I wrote it. I don't know how Yuri will take it when she reads it. I don't know, but when I think about her happy face and her laughing, that makes me think that at that point, like, these worries are basically useless, I guess. I'm just silly for worrying more or less. That's the gist of it. But embarrassing things are still embarrassing. I want her to not read it in front of me. After that, time passes and outfits people wear become thinner or lighter, I guess, because it's summer. Well, and like you realize that it's becoming summer. What is this one? This I have probably seen too, but I don't remember anymore. Alright, forehead. It's a season where when you walk on the streets of the town or city, there's nothing like it is not unexpected that a sweat would be dripping from your forehead or something like that. In a season like that, me and Yuri head somewhere. Is it still something you want to keep a secret? Yep, where we are going is a surprise until we make it there. I see. Well, I guess it's more like, is that so? But we'll be arriving there soon. Really? It's closer than I thought. But I don't know if we two would have made it here 1 year ago. Why? Because of that trip in the winter, like, our view of the world became broader, and that's why we were easily able to come here now. That's what I think. Basically, I guess that's because that was our first trip, and you can't go further than that because of that. So it is easy to come for this in Europe, basically. Also have been forgetting to hydrate. Yeah, maybe that is the case. How does this work? Kogai suburb. Probably like suburbs are quite a different feeling when you live in Tokyo or something. It takes a long time. Over here, like the suburbs are still kind of like walking distance or something. Or depends on like what counts a suburb enough. But basically, like the me from last year might have been worried just coming to the suburbs like this, I guess, basically. Right, isn't that so? I'm like that too. The first time is always scary. Yeah, that is true. We are there. Let's step out, Aoi. Yeah. It was cold during the previous trip. Now it has become so warm that the winter is a nice memory. It sure got hot suddenly when we stepped out of the train. Probably they're saying that like where we are going is somewhere where you can only go in this kind of season. Only in this kind of season, huh? Really, I wonder what this is about. It is just a little further, so follow. Me and Yuri walk together under the sunlight that has started to feel hot, I guess. It is a town where we are for the first time. No matter where I look, it is a new scenery. It is true that after that trip, even going to new places hasn't been making me anxious, I guess. Also, more than that, because I'm together with Yuri. As long as I'm together with her, I'm not scared of anything. That. Though, still, horror movies and haunted houses are scary even with her. We are almost there. While saying those words, Yuri turns around the corner. As we do so, in front of our eyes opens a view that I see for the first time. Like a bow that I haven't seen even once. No idea what the flower names are. Big leaf hydrangea. In Japanese it's ajisai. But those flowers are in full bloom. No matter where I look, the blue of the hydrangea fills my eyes or something like that. Let me hydrate. I wanted to show this view to you, Aoi. Probably because it is blue and Aoi means blue. Basically, I guess like I wanted to see the hydrangea together with you all because they make me think of you. Blue also fits her, I think, at the heart of my heart. That smile, that laughing. Blue is a nice fit for that hue. It's almost like happy birthday, Aoi. Birthday. I wanted to come here together with you on your birthday. Did this work again? Or just like I guess? Yeah. But they are just the kind of hydrangea that make me think of you, Aoi. Words don't come into my mouth. Let's walk together. She flashes me a smile. Just looking straight at me. I think that I fell for those direct pupils on the first glance. Understood. Let's walk together. We walked amidst the flowers that day until the sunset. While walking, we talked about various things. What happened before this? What will happen from now? And more than anything, about this moment. Shining blue moment of happiness, or maybe brilliant blue. The green trees turn red, colored in yellows. It becomes a season that is colorful in a different sense from spring. other kids on the class have their heads full of exams. Looking at those figures from time to time, even if I don't want to, it makes me think. What would have happened to me if I had lived with that mom of mine together, or even now, I guess. How much further would her acts escalated, like the acts that she thought were like disciplinary schooling, I guess. What is the last word? Control. Even though they are memories that I don't want to remember, even now they remain at the back of my head and control my thoughts, I guess. Control my train of thoughts or something like that. I don't want to remember or think about them. Really, I don't want to remember. I don't. Oh yeah. These words stop my train of thoughts for a moment. What are you thinking of? Oh, it's nothing. I just happened to tell a lie. But it's like the exact word for this is just exams, right? Or entrance exams, I guess that's the word. Everybody is studying for the entrance exams. Yeah, they are. We need to do our best too. Yep. I need to try hard. We won't be taking entrance exams, but even then, we need to do our best. Rather, the other kids must have been thinking that we are having a hard time when looking at us. I think, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, who knows? Landed on stable rails and I continue. Actually, I'm not sure like if this is even talking about them or the other students. It's not specified. Like somebody landed on stable rails and continued their path. Probably them. You're not scared, Aoi, are you? Yeah. We aren't planning going to the university. But this isn't because I'm running away from the thoughts of my mom. We are progressing towards what we want to do. So, I'm not scared. Is that so? I'm glad. She flashes me a smile again. Let me hydrate. That smile, seeing that smile and hearing that love makes me think that I'm not scared of anything. Let's go home, shall we? Yeah. Let's return to home where we live together. Iso Uro. Lodger who pays nothing for room and board. Freeloader. That's a very specific word again. Right now, I'm totally in a situation where I'm like a freeloader, so I need to do my best. To pay back this favor, not because of running away, I need to move forward. The world looks snow white. Like it is a good sensation, how you can hear how you walk basically. The snow that Yuri likes. It's pretty. Yep. Isn't this the first time we are seeing snow together? That's right, it is the first time. It snowed last year too. But I was rejecting her at that time. Because of that, it is the first time now. The word sorry is trying to come out of my mouth. But at that moment, a laughing sound enters my ears. What? Surely Yuri isn't looking for an apology. Yuri is not that kind of a person. Alright, this was dazzling. This one is hard to remember for some reason. I guess like there is ice, so maybe that's like one way to remember it. But still, there aren't like particularly good clues how to remember it. Like the snow reflecting the rays of light is dazzling, I guess. But more dazzling that is Yuri's pretty smile. Probably he's trying to say like it's not time to apologize, I guess. Let's talk about those feelings honestly. I thought it's beautiful. The snow. You like snow too, Aoi. I do like snow, but I think you're prettier than it is. Oh, what are you saying? It's embarrassing. Were you always a person who said this kind of embarrassing lines? No, I learned it from you. From me, huh? Oh, then it can't be helped. Mujagi, innocent. I guess it makes sense. Non-maliciousness is innocent. I admit such an innocent love is prettier than anything in this world. Like more dazzling than anything in this world, I guess. Hearing her laughing noises a better feel than hearing snow under your shoes. It's a kind of a weird way to say it like that, but oh well. More like the sound of snow. No shoes involved exactly. I think I want to be with her. Well, yeah, I guess not separating from her. Do you want to hold my hand? Of course. Well, here. We hold hands. That warm hand feels as if it were spring. That hand goes into my pocket. Why? I want to protect the spring so that it doesn't lose to the winter. That's one way to protect it, I guess. To put it into your pocket. Of course, the only thing I can really do is to put the spring into my pocket. But one step And then another. If I keep walking like that, at some point, like in the spring, I'll be able to pay back the thing from the last winter, I guess. Something like that. Believing that will be the case, while holding hands with Yuri, we walk one step and another in the town full of snow, and keep walking. And then it is spring again. The rays of sunlight entering into my eyes, and the little birds chirping. The spring, similar to last year, has come. But this spring is different. Yeah, this spring is different. I guess that's how it is. The school to which we were used is like far away. Let me see. The life we are used to is far behind, I guess. It is a spring where we open yet another new page of life. Is it good if we do it like this? It is. Smile more. I'm not getting used to this kind of things. The outfit is also different from the usual. Like my heart can't calm down. Could it be that it went into your liking? No, of course I like it. Because it is something you chose, Yuri. It is just that I haven't been always wearing this kind of clothes, so I'm a little unused to it, I guess. Oh, so that's what it's about. Well, you'll soon get used to it. Anyway, smile more naturally. Yeah, but I am trying to smile naturally. But then I'm going to take the shot. 1, 2. So remember the part that I don't want to. It becomes scary again. Thinking about the unstable future makes me worried. But Yuri is on my side now. Yuri who let me out of the bird cage that I don't want to remember. Yuri who's surely going to be on my side even despite the unstable future. Yuri with her smile, who makes all the terrifying things and worries disappear, I guess. What makes me forget them, I guess that's more like it. I didn't like that he's on my side. On my side with her usual laughing. I can hear the little birds chirping. I can hear the sound of the spring trees swaying in wind. Probably that I can hear the river or something like that. Seseragi, small stream, also murmuring of a stream. I can hear the murmuring of the old river flowing around. I can hear the sound of petals fluttering and falling. I can hear the slightly lively people around here because the spring has come. I can hear Yuri laughing. I want you to always laugh. Could also be smile, I guess. But not but because the way how you sound is just like spring. Yeah. It was pretty nice. Kinda like poetic kind of thingy. Like writing like this would be interesting too. Like lately I have been like a little bit scared of doing like this kind of like slow paced writing. Like where you say like the same kind of thing with slight variations and try to really nail the mood of that. It was pretty nice. Also pretty long, longer than I thought. I don't think it was even like particularly like slow reading by me. But it was still shorter than Black Lily's Tale. Like I did like really long sessions too there. But this was, well, it was kinda okay, I guess the translation thingy. There were definitely struggles, but not that much. It just kinda bothers me that like I keep forgetting the kanji. Also thank you for watching and thank you for the recommendation too. This was nice. Yeah, it kind of felt like that, but it wasn't like directly said. Probably something like that. Well, like she did see that she, like there were like awkward situations with the friend that she lost. But beyond that, like not that much details, but he's definitely up in the air that Akari was also gay. Oh, well, the main characters sure were. It was kind of nice. Like, yeah, there were like the dark moments, but well, it wasn't as dark as Black Lily's Tale. But it was like in a different level, like, I guess these things happens, but it always makes me sad like violence and stuff. It's also scary because it's kind of like it feels very realistic, like this kind of thing in the end. Like usually it's probably, well, either your family or, well, the family you form that are like, well, the most dangerous people in your life, sadly, because you can't escape them easily. So that's scary. But in the end, like the ending was happy, so that was nice at least. Alright. So yeah, that was Haru no Oto wa Maru de Kimi ni Nitete. And tomorrow it is Pride Month. So I won't be streaming like right tomorrow, but like next weekend we'll try to come up with some probably Western queer games, I guess. Like I'll be playing Western indie queer games, mostly for the June, I guess. Like there's the Power of Pride bundle with that is like, well, it will be available tomorrow, I guess. I'll be grabbing it, and there should be a lot of nice games in there. There are also like 2 games that I played like a little bit that were like really good, but I didn't finish them. So maybe those are possibilities at least. But I'll take a look what we can play. Probably like a little bit more variety in June. I don't want to play anything super long after this. But yeah, I'll think about it anyway. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to do the Yabu stream this weekend too, so maybe we'll do that more in June. Also, my birthday will be in the middle of June, so that's due anyway. See you next weekend, I guess. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.